I have literally tried countless ways on how to go about healing tattoos throughout my whole tattoo journey. And I gotta say that either they would heal up fine, but there would be a bunch of annoying maintenance that I had to do throughout the healing process, or I would do a kind of a maintenance-free way of healing a tattoo, and the results of how my tattoo looked once it healed weren't that good. But this new way I've been healing my tattoos is not only very minimal maintenance, but also it's making my tattoos heal up perfectly. So to do this healing method, you're gonna need a few things. First, you're gonna need some Aquaphor, then some unscented antibacterial soap, and some second skin. I'm using Saniderm today. All right, so you just got home from getting your tattoo done. It's wrapped in that clear wrap. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is remove it as soon as you get home. That initial clear wrap that your artist uses to wrap up your new tattoo is only meant for one reason: to protect it from bacteria from you leaving the tattoo shop to getting home. After that, I'll just let my skin relax for a little bit, not do anything else to it. Let it breathe, and the reason being is your skin, that tattooed area, has just been through hell for however long the tattoo process took, and letting it relax for a little bit will help with the redness and your irritation. You should let your new tattoo air out for about 30 minutes. I feel like that is like the sweet spot. But after that, then you want to grab your antibacterial soap, your paper towels, and your Aquaphor and head over to the bathroom. Now, when you go and wash your tattoo, make sure you always start with clean hands. Because even though you might think you have some clean hands, there might be some bacteria on there that you do not want anywhere near your new tattoo. Now, once your hands are nice and squeaky clean, then what you want to do is to just wet the tattoo with lukewarm water. Trust me, don't use hot water because it's not going to feel good on the new tattoo, and don't use cold water, at least not yet. Then what I like to do is grab my antibacterial soap, suds up my hands, and then pretty much massage in circular motions my tattoo. Once you feel like the tattoo is all nice and clean, the next thing you want to do is just rinse it off with some cold water. The cold water will not only rinse off the suds, but also soothe the tattoo and closing up your pores, trapping that ink in better, which is a super pro tip. Then you want to go and grab your paper towels and dry that thing. Now, don't be like rubbing it with the paper towels because that's just gonna hurt and it's not gonna be fun. Instead, make sure you just lay the paper towel over the tattoo, and that will absorb up all the water and dry off the whole tattoo. Now your tattoo's all dry. The next thing you want to do is apply a thin layer of the Aquaphor. And remember, you're only doing this part of the healing process on that first day. Now, everything that we discussed so far is literally like the annoying part of this healing process. But day 2 is when it gets super easy and stress-free. So it's the next morning after you get your tattoo. The first thing you're gonna wanna do in the morning is to wash it just like normal with the antibacterial soap. And once it's all clean, you are not going to apply Aquaphor again. No. Instead, what you're gonna do is making sure that tattoo is bone dry, and then go and grab your Saniderm. And before we go over applying Saniderm, you might be curious on why we didn't just put Saniderm on in the first place. Well, the reason is because typically people will have problems using Saniderm when they go and apply it that first day. And it's because after you get your tattoo done, your tattoo's gonna weep, it's gonna bleed, and it's gonna build up a lot of plasma. And when you go and put the Saniderm on immediately after you get that new tattoo, all of that stuff is trapped under the Saniderm, and it could actually really affect your tattoo, give you an irritation, an infection, and just a bunch of problems. When you go and apply Saniderm on day 2, your tattoo, it calmed down a lot. You went and washed it like we did with the previous steps, removing all the blood and plasma, and it's just kind of relaxed. It's not really weeping that much, so when you go and apply that Saniderm, you don't have to really worry about anything. I don't care what anybody says, applying it on day 2 is the way. When applying the Saniderm, you always want to start off with clean hands, of course, and then you want to make sure that they are completely dry. And when applying the Saniderm, it's super easy. I like to just make sure that everything is flat, there's no air bubbles, and of course, there's nothing that possibly gets caught underneath of the Saniderm. You don't want that. You want it to just be clean, and it's just the Saniderm and your tattoo. And if it's in a harder to reach spot, I always recommend having somebody else apply it for you. Make sure their hands are clean because it just makes it so much easier on your part. Now, once the Saniderm's on, it's a beautiful thing because now you could go and sleep and shower normal. You don't have to worry about, the tattoo being exposed and picking up bacteria. It's a second skin. It's pretty much a shield around your tattoo. And you want to leave that Saniderm on for no more than 5 days. Now, throughout the 5 days, make sure you are checking up on it just to make sure that, you know, there's no peeling of the Saniderm and that the tattoo is still sealed up properly. So it's day 5, it's time for you to remove your Saniderm, and this part right here is super important and where a lot of people mess up. When removing the second skin, you do not want to be removing it like this. That's a big no-no. Doing it this way will remove the scabs and extract ink out of the piece, making the tattoo look terrible. Instead, remove the second skin by pulling it down like you see right here. This will allow it to not extract any of the scabs and ruin the tattoo. I see so many people removing the second skin bad and it hurts my soul, and I don't want that to happen to you, so just do it the way I just showed you. So the second skin is now off. Grab your antibacterial soap and give your tattoo a nice wash. Then you want to dry it and moisturize the tattoo. Now I will say, after removing the second skin, there is still a chance that your tattoo could peel, and if that does happen, you want to make sure that you're moisturizing it 3 to 5 times a day. But from my experience, I've noticed that different parts of the body will peel and some don't peel. So if it does, just make sure you're moisturizing it. Once the tattoo is done peeling, I recommend switching over to Evolve Tattoo Balm as a daily tattoo moisturizer, and voila, your tattoo is done healing. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. See ya.